Hello guys and welcome back. Hope you're all well. Sorry about the long wait this week. It has been mighty busy for me. Life always manages to find a way. But nonetheless, here we are. A new game, The Way Home, released early this month. The Way Home is a Korean game set in the 1990s. And from what the developer has stated, it's a game for you beginners out there. So this game avoids excessive jump scares, thereby prioritizing a slowly tightening sense of psychological dread. Sounds good, right? Little bit of synopsis here. A deep rural village in 1990s South Korea. On your way home from work, walking alone down a dark road with only a few dim lights, we encounter a mysterious incident. Welcome once again to The Way Home. Alright, so we're in 1990, March 24th. Going back in time, day one. You know how we missed the 90s here on this channel, so this is welcome. Okie dokie, bus driver says, oh man, maybe because this is my first time being assigned to this route today, I really had a hard time finding my way. I never would have guessed there'd be a village in such a remote spot. Wow, this bus driver is impeccably dressed. Impeccably dressed. Nice, loving that. But you know, a young woman living out here in the middle of nowhere, she really needs to be careful. So true. Even if it's a path you take every day, dark alleys like this are bound to be creepy, don't you think? Aye, so. Okay, we've got options. That's familiar route, hardly scary at all, you ask me. No, we're not going to be so bold. We're going to be meek and humble. Even though it's a familiar route I take every day, it still scares me. Since you were planning to take a quick break anyway, I'll walk you part of the way. Ooh, that's mighty chivalrous of you. Thank you. Politely decline. No, it's okay. If an adult does you a favor, you should at least know how to say yes, thank you. Alright, chill out. You watch yourself at night, okay? Oh, I was just about to say hi there, but we are in South Korea, so here we say 감사합니다. Alright, so. Oh, okay, this must be the bus stop. So, what is it here? I can read some Korean, so Got it, okay. And this one is from left in the circle down to the right. That's how I learnt it. So on su. Hi. So. Okay. Yeah, Hangul is quite a easy language to learn. I've met some Korean people even in Japan, and they are not surprised that I know how to read Korean. Because even they say it's probably one of the easiest languages to learn. But WSD to move, flashlight 1, and F interact. Flashlight, good, F interact. Yeah, so, yeah, we might do okay in this game. Little bit of a change from Nihongo, but we will proceed nonetheless. Anywhere from Asia will do. Okay, looking for a cat, this poster says. Age 8 years old, Hachsai. Date of disappearance around February 1990. Nigatsu, 1990. No, 1990. 90nen. 1990nen. Location of disappearance, Eum Village. Alright. Looking for a cat. That's recently. Last month, actually. Reward for information. Oh dear. Oh, that mug on the left there looks mighty scary. Suspect's description. Adult male. Otoko. Height approximately 175 to 185 centimeters. Athletic build, ne? Case summary, recently there have been frequent incidents in several nearby villages where thieves have climbed over fences or cut locks to break into homes, while residents were away working in their fields, stealing the crops they had carefully harvested. In particular, the suspect is a man of sturdy build who boldly enters homes, causing anxiety among residents. We are issuing a warrant for his arrest as follows and ask for your active cooperation in providing information. Damn, this is really making me want to get back into rereading some Hangul. You gotta love language, guys. Language is the key to understanding our planet. Go out and seek it. I implore you. Right, what have you got here? Is this our destination or? Very traditional setup here in South Korea. Good stuff. 1990 it is. Thor's hammer is there. Traditional wagon for carrying goods. Very traditional Han period home, perhaps. Definitely pre-Taisho, I would say here. Beautiful artwork. Oh, what would these be used for? Is it... Oh, I'm not even going to guess, but I kind of know from all the Korean movies I've watched in the past. Is it rice or fruit? Or maybe even kimchi? Can we get in here? Is it a thing? No. Visible wall. It's beautiful. Nice. All right, let's get out of here then. Nothing to see, I believe. Can we sprint? Yep. I'm going to take 11 guesses here and say we don't have feet. Thought as much. All right, let's proceed anyway. Never mind. Plenty of bamboo. Good stuff. A tree. May sound a little tired today, guys. Like I said before, this is actually a welcome addition to the channel. Somewhere we can... Oh god. Oh god, I took it out of me. Gunho. Am I saying that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Stop. Yameru. Don't move. It's the police. What do you think? Do I look like a cop? Do you really want me to answer this? I'm gonna say... Hell to the Nizel. You have no eye for talent. I'm telling you, this is all part of honing my instincts in the field. Okay, so you mentioned a while back that you failed the police officer exam, right? And what's with that gun? Don't even go there. How could they possibly reject a talent like me? Wait a second, do we know each other? Are we prior acquaintances? Has that been established? And this, it's one of those BB guns that's all the rage these days. I bet this is my brother or something. Even though it's just a toy, there's nothing better for getting into the zone and practicing. You never know, right? If I happen to catch a thief, I might just get hired as a police officer through a special recruitment program. Dorobo means thief, by the way, in Nihongo. And did you see the wanted poster I put up on the wall at my place? Ah, is that what's back there? Anyway, I drew up a composite sketch based on the information I gathered. But there are more than a few strange things about this. They say only empty houses are being robbed. It's as if the culprit knows exactly what time and minute the owner leaves and acts on that information with uncanny precision. Well, according to witnesses, he wasn't even from the village. There's only one reason why he's so hard to track down. The culprit is someone who blends right into our daily lives, so close that no one would ever suspect them. It could be the work of an accomplice, you know, or maybe someone they know. So I'm playing town sheriff while I exercise. Call my place if you need anything. You should worry about your own place. I saw your front door wide open on my way here. Eh? Kioskete ne? Alright, so let's proceed. Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo. Don't know who the hell Gunho was, but he can Gunho the hell out of here with his rubbish jokes. Alright. Let's run. So yeah, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, it's been a stressful week. Let's get into the zone ourselves, relax, and yeah, take it all in. Seems like we're home. Long bus ride. Phone's ringing. Let's go answer the denwa. But first, in true Japanese style, let's leave that ringing. Japanese horror movie style, rather. Let's leave that ringing 1,000 times before we pick it up to set the atmosphere. What is that? Is that a scythe? I can never say that word. Is it scythe or scythe? Baseball bat of sorts. Maybe it's a nida. Kimchi pots, I'm going to call them. Do we have a boundary here? Oh, we can get behind. Oh, look at this, guys. Nice. There's the phone. Alright, looks like we are good to go. It's interesting to see a bit of Korean setting for once, isn't it? We've only played one previous Korean game on the channel. See how far we can get behind the stone wall. Loving this jade sort of stone pattern. It's beautiful. Alright, let's get in. Should we go and answer the phone? Enough filibustering. Up we go. Hi, coming. Alright, futon, terebi, door, tojiru, hoka no door, tojiru, denwa. Alright. Moshimosh. Gilyong says, Sumin, did you get home okay? Dad? How did you manage to call just as I was getting home? Dad knows everything, my dear. My daughter comes home at this time every day, doesn't she? Work? When are you coming in? Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have landed the big project. So I think I'll be coming in a little late this week. All week long? Papa, aren't you pushing yourself too hard? It's okay. In a recession like this, I should be grateful just to have this kind of work. Mum's not here anymore, so Dad has to work even harder. Still, Sumin, I have some good news. Once we wrap this up, we're planning to move to the Seoul metropolitan area. Oh, and you know that place where we always eat, right? I've set your meal out next to Dad's room. So eat and go to bed. And make sure to lock the front door before you sleep. I've got to get to work now, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. Alright, so end call. Let's see, what was on that? It was Dad's company and something else. The chromatic aberration is making it all fuzzy, but it's all good. It's all good. Alright, we might see it later. So he said we should go eat, right? Let's do that. What is this? Oh, that's back out there, okay. Let's figure out our boundaries inside then. What you got here? Can we open any of this? No. Oh, we can see the phone again. Ah, so we've got Dad's company and Gunho. Okay. So we can call Papa. Gonna call him from now on. And Gunho only. What else is there then? Okay, so eat dinner. Must be in here. Do you know what? I am absolutely anal about leaving doors open in video games. Seriously. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing. It's my thing. I don't want to let any yure, oni, yokai. Nice. All right. Wow. I'm so full. I can't eat another bite. I better sleep now if I'm going to work tomorrow. Let's get to my room, set up bedding, and get ready for bed. All right. Prepare the bedding. Let's go. Cool. Okay, the futon was in here, wasn't it? Yes. Nice. All right. Oyasumi nasai. Oh. Oh. Maybe it's Papa. Hello? Is this Sumin? Huh? Who's this? Hello? You seem to know my name. Who is this? It's been so long since I heard that voice. Don't worry. You'll find out who it is soon enough. Huh? Okay. That's unsettling. Alright, Sumin-chan. Let's get to sleep. I fear for our safety. Don't you? Day 2. Oh, have they found the guy? Look at this. Look at this. Remember what I told you yesterday? I told you to be careful walking at night, didn't I? Why is there a police car here, though? Has something serious happened? Well, have you heard that rumor too? About the burglar who's been hitting empty houses? So. Since the police are here, they must have caught him, right? Ah. That thief? I'm glad they actually caught him. But you get off work at this time every day, don't you? Doesn't that mean the house is empty until you get home? Yeah, but how did you know that? Okay. That's right, there's no one in the village during the day anyway, so it's relief that the thief was caught. Both of these are kind of giving away my position. I don't really want to confirm his suspicions. He could be a culprit too. Do you know what I mean? My female instincts are in high gear right now. I don't really... Which one of these would you choose? I'm getting the signal. Hold on. Here it is. That's right. There's no one in the village during the day anyway, so it's a relief that the thief was caught. I see. I'll go then. You watch yourself at night. Alright, I'm a little bit freaked out by you. I must admit I am. Do buses... Okay. Wow, okay. I'm not gonna question it. The reversing skill is unmatched. Alright, let's see what's going on here. There's quite a scene. Number plate says Yon Hachi Hachi Go. Damn, okay. Male officer, is this guy out of his mind? What the hell is he doing? Popping up out of nowhere like that. No, that's not it, sir. Please just hear me out. Go talk to the police station. Things are already tense enough with the higher ups making a big fuss about not being able to catch a single thief. Jung Ok says, "Oh my goodness, what's all this commotion about? Hey officer, why are you trying to take my kid away? He's just playing a little prank. Why are you making such a big deal out of it?" Female officer replies, Grandma, that was a bit too much of a prank, right? You suddenly jumped out in the middle of the night and brandished a weapon right in our faces. It really gave us a scare. Where is the female officer in this? I can't even see. Is that her in the back? Gunho, what kind of weapon is this? You said this was just a toy. That's not the problem. The problem is that you suddenly jumped out of the darkness and threatened people. Oh, now I get what's going on. This is a chaotic scene. Nah? Okay, so clearly he was scurrying around here somewhere with the BB gun from earlier. He's been, I guess, given the BB gun by this officer before to train, quote unquote, before joining the academy, maybe for the real police. And they accidentally caught him thinking he was the Dorobo, the robber, basically, in the area. Does that make sense? Okay, so he jumped out of the darkness and threatened people. Yeah, that's what he thinks. You stopped because I'm a cop, right? Am I wrong? Who knows what would have happened if it had been someone else? So. Jun-uk says, Gunho does tend to get into a bit of trouble sometimes, but he's really a good kid at heart. Just let this one slide this time, okay? Whether he's a good kid or not is up to us to decide. We'll have a good talk with him before he leaves, so don't worry. How is this 6-foot-tall Korean man in his 40s a kid? What on earth are you talking about? I'm not letting you just take him away. If he's going, we're all going with you. Mama. Sigh. Sigh twice. We were called out here after receiving a report that a suspicious person has been seen in this neighborhood, so we need to check it out first. Please go to the police station to discuss the details. Let's get in then. Ikumashou? Alright. Hi, ikuyo. Okay, so I see 2 officers. Mum and a dad. Damn, this car is crowded. Have we got enough space in there? Will they? Yeah? Is it? Okay, alright. Cool. Must be a Sangyong. Do you guys know Sangyong? Sangyong is a very famous car brand in Korea and the world. So, am I the only one left in this town? Oh crap, I've just noticed that. There's only 2 houses here. Us and Gunho, was it? Alright, Neko-chan's still missing. This is who they're looking for, remember? And Gunho's just wasted their time. So this is his house, right? Has anything changed in here? No. You guys do let me know about those pots, yeah? I'm going with kimchi pots, but I could be wrong. It's just based off my 10 plus years of Korean dramas, K-drama knowledge. Do you guys know the Reply series? Oh, I love those. Watch those. So good. Alright, this is where we were accosted by Gunho to begin with. Were the streetlights always this dim? The alley seems especially dark today. So. Especially dark indeed. No one's for Nani? Those were extra footsteps, right? Eh? Shh. Alright, we're going home quickly. No. Yeah. You guys hear that, right? Please pray for me. Pray for me. And that's it. Oh. Okay. Day 3. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Was that a dream? Ah, it was so vivid that I'm still shaking. Yeah, that was... Oh, didn't the developers say there were no jump scares in this? They lied! But it's still fun nonetheless. Tanoshii desu ne. Okay, let's see. We can't use the terebi? Nope. Cool. Dorobo is still on the loose, and there is... Oh, maybe there's the guy who saved us. Maybe it wasn't a dream. Welcome to sunny South Korea. March, 1990. Beautiful stuff. Let's see who this is. Okay, to begin, I'm going to say konnichiwa or ohayo gozaimasu. We're going to say... Oh, do I remember? 안녕하세요. Hi. 안녕하세요. Are you feeling a little better? How are you feeling? You know, I was really worried because you didn't wake up all night. Oh, it's Papa. Papa, what happened? Well, that crazy guy yesterday, he got hit once and ran off in a panic. I took you to your room for now, but it looks like it was quite a shock for you. What if that person comes back, Papa? Don't worry. I'll be right by your side today. That guy thought you only came at night. You'll be fine during the day. That guy dropped something while he was running away yesterday. It looks like a diary, and it's written in such a creepy way, it explains why he did that to you. Oh, he had a diary. Oh, would that be the guy that called us on the telephone earlier? Eh? But how did Dad know to come here? You said you'd be coming home late all week. Grandma Jung-ok called and said Gun-ho was about to get arrested by the police. As I was running over here, I saw some big guy heading toward our house, so I followed right behind him. Okay. So our grandma's Jung-ok, and she called Papa and said that Gun-ho, the guy that lives in the other house, I guess, was about to get arrested by the police. Okay. Then he saw that big guy that hits us running over here. Got it. Okay, Sumin, we're leaving this town tonight. I'll take care of packing, so you just eat your dinner and get some rest. Since the mover is coming over tonight to help move my stuff, if there are a few people around, even that guy won't be able to show up so easily. Tashikani. That guy's diary, it would be easier on my mind not to look at it, but I left it on your desk because I think you should know why he did that to you. I agree. Let's eat first. If you're really curious, give it a read. Okay? Sounds like a plan. I am really curious to know why I was attacked last night at my front door, so... Is there a way to... No? Do we just go... Maybe we eat first, no? Taberu. To eat. Shh. Alright, we're in. Alright, I didn't look at this before, so what have we got here? Is that... Jagaimo? In Nihongo? Maybe? Is it yam or sweet potatoes? We've got there. It looks like cabbage of some sort. Cabbage and spinach? Spinach, maybe? A mixed bowl, sort of like a don. Maybe with the rice. What have we got there? Fritters? Some sort of fried pancake? It might be mackerel. You never know. Saba. And I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's the kimchi. Maybe in that bowl over there. Either way, itadakimasu. Lovely. Alright, wow. I feel like my stomach is going to burst. Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. 감사합니다, papa. 오이시카타 desu ne. Very delicious that was. Okay, so read the note on the desk. Let's get in here. Let's discover the purpose. Why we were attacked, the cause, the reason. All right, so something's omitted. I guess it's the name. August 17th, 1984 nen, 1984. I reported my father's violence, but the police just joked and laughed with him before leaving. Okay, so they were abused. That night, when my father came home drunk, shaking the front gate, it was my mother who stood in front of him with her whole body to block him. Now that's a mama. A while later, when Mum came into my room, she smiled at me with a split lip and said she was okay. Aww, that touched a nerve right there. My poor choice ultimately came back to hurt Mum. I will never ask the police for help again. Oh, there's more. There's 8 pages of this. Wow, okay. E. Okay, so that was on August 17th, 1984. This was the next year in March the 13th. Whenever Dad came home drunk, Mum would always hide me in the closet. I would hold my breath through the cracks in the door and watch as Mum was beaten. But at some point, Mum stopped coming home, and Dad's violence became entirely my burden. Amid the daily kicks, a question suddenly arose. Why do I have to keep getting beaten? I had endured it all this time because my choice to stay silent ultimately resulted in Mum getting hurt. Cold moonlight shone on Dad's sleeping feet, and the kitchen knife sitting on the cupboard gleamed unusually brightly. I decided I wouldn't take it anymore. I don't like where this is leading, guys. March 21st, same year. 8 days later, the awful smell of alcohol has completely disappeared from the house. I find this quiet, undisturbed peace quite satisfying. The neighbors think Dad left to look for Mum. Oh God, it's happened, hasn't it? They've done it. I said a few words to them with a sad expression, and they all nodded. I decided to keep going to school because if I didn't, people would surely come looking for me at home. But lately, there's someone who's been on my mind. She's a girl who bears a strange resemblance to Mum, both in her mannerisms and appearance. Her name is Sumin. Wherever she goes, I follow her like a shadow, keeping a comfortable distance behind her. April 15th, same year. 3 days ago, while following Sumin, I heard a blood-curdling scream coming from the end of an alley. A group of drunks was trying to drag a woman away, and Sumin stepped in front of them to block their path. Enraged, the men surrounded Sumin and unleashed a merciless barrage of punches and kicks. In that moment, the unpleasant memory of watching my mother get beaten while hiding behind a wardrobe door flooded my mind. The overpowering stench of alcohol, which had suddenly vanished, began to sting my nostrils again, and unbearable rage welled up inside me. I pulled the knife I always carried from my pocket, rushed out and stabbed the men in the back of the neck and sides without hesitation. With every spurt of red blood, it felt as though that repulsive smell of alcohol was being peeled away layer by layer. I will put a warning at the front of this game actually, because this is incredibly graphic. So do be warned, this might get worse. I reached out to Sumin, who was lying on the ground, but she screamed as if she were facing a monster rather than a savior and ran away. Her report led to the police storming in, exposing every secret I had hidden in the house, and I ended up here at this forensic psychiatric hospital today after undergoing a psychiatric evaluation, sorry, my English is getting worse, sorry. Is this all I get for helping you when you were being beaten so mercilessly? In Hangul, it's E, isn't it? Not Li. Isumin. Isumin, you'd better look forward to the day I get out of here. March the 20th, 1990. So we've jumped forward because he's been in a psychiatric hospital since basically the middle of April 1985. And now we've gone to present day, which is literally 3 days before we arrived. We're assuming, yes? Before we arrived here, back home. So he's been in this hospital, this psychiatric ward, for 5 years. Can you imagine what that's done to his mind? After stepping outside, I wandered around for a while, searching for a place where no one would find me. Finally, I found the perfect, secluded building to carry out my plan. I sneaked into the school's administrative office and searched through her records. Although roughly 5 years had passed, Sumin's house was still standing exactly where it had been. I explored the village where Sumin lived during the day. It was a neighborhood as quiet as the grave. I searched through a few nearby vacant houses and combed through an old phone book. Before long, I found a number listed next to a familiar name, 007, and you know the rest. Okay. So that's referring back to the phone call we received earlier. You putting it all together? Yeah, I know you are. You guys are pretty smart. March the 24th. So this is last night, basically. I've been watching the village for several days. If it weren't for that big guy with the glasses who goes around patrolling like a cop, I would have finished this long ago. So that's Gun Ho, yes? That guy keeps throwing a wrench in my plans, and it's infuriating. I just want to say for a second, what exactly is he planning to do to me? You know, what did I do to him? Interrupt his peace? Crying out loud, man. As if he instinctively knew I was watching from somewhere, he combs through the entire village. I now have a grand new respect for Gun Ho. Believe me, after 4 days of observation, I've completely mapped out her route. Every night around the same time, Sumin gets off the bus and heads home through a dark alley. Tonight, to confirm one last time, I called her right when she was due to arrive home. The voice I heard through the receiver. Now all preparations are complete. Okay. Oh, so that would have been the night before last. Is today the 26th then? Finally, today is the day. First, I plan to call the police station and report that big guy with glasses as a suspicious individual. Okay, so the previous this note was 2 nights ago. This was last night. Okay, so I plan to call the police station, report that big guy with the glasses as a suspicious individual. Yeah, that's why there was a chaotic scene with the police and Gun Ho being taken away, yes? If he acts out of line and causes a commotion, even in front of the police, it might work out in my favor. I don't care what happens to him. While the police are distracted by him, I plan to sneak over the wall and into Sumin's house. Once I knock Sumin unconscious and kidnap her, I'll lock her up in the place I've prepared in advance. It's time for you, Sumin, to feel the same pain I endured in that cramped room for 5 years. And I just want to say, all of this is because of one man. Look how many lives are being consistently ruined because of one drunken fool and his lack of control with his own family. When will we learn? Okay, so my head is throbbing so badly, my stomach is churning. I just can't stand it anymore. I think I need to step outside for a bit to get some fresh air. So this snare. That was tough to read. Very tough to read. Alright, what's the quickest way outside? Oh. Alright. Papa. 行くよ。外に行くよ。 Sumin, where are you going? Just hold on a second, Papa. I'm just going out for some fresh air. Ah, gosh. Aren't you scared after what happened yesterday? There's no one in town right now, so I really hope you don't go out. Look, daijoubu ne? I'm okay. I have a headache and my stomach is churning. I won't go that far. Shinpai shinai de, Papa. It's daytime. Alright. So, we have no idea how old we are or what we do for work or school. We're a college student, but I'm gonna assume we're quite young. Oh, someone's running with the kimchi jar. The bus driver? Oh yeah! So. Oh, this? My grandma asked me to move it. Hey, okay, no, let's get after him. We're going. Oh damn! Do we? Maybe we need to check on Wait, maybe that's someone's house. Maybe that's not his grandma's. Come on, Sumin, run faster. Use your little legs. I think I should head back now. Oh, okay. Well, he's gone. I'm sure someone's gonna notice a 15-ton bus backing up. Hopefully. Kunho, are you here? No. Alright. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get back to this house on the left here, behind this wall, and see if we can find out if he was stealing or that really was his grandma's house. Okay, it's open. Hey, ochamashimasu. It looks like all the stuff is gone. Oh, you mean it's emptier than how the others look? Is this for grinding? Is this for like grinding stuff, like seeds and stuff? Or maybe barley? It's pretty cool. Oh, maybe it's kneading. Is it kneading? Like kneading bread? Wait a second, you go round with this, not just forward and back. You go all the way around in a circle. That's really clever. What would that be for? Where are my sleuths here on the channel? You guys figure that out? Let me know, please. Onegaishimasu. Alright, so. Yeah, it is emptier. More Thor's hammers. I know what these are. These are like mochi hammers. But, can we see in here? Is there a bar sun in here? Reizoko is closed. No. Alright. We can't go out? We trapped? What's going on? Oh, okay. Maybe we're being blocked by something. Let's see if we can find a way in. No, bamboo. More bamboo. Okay, alright, so... We can't even get up here. Interesting. Okay, alright. We won't question it then. We will just keep going. If he says it's his grandma's house, we have to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Let's get back. I think I should report this to the police. To think that the bus driver was a burglar. Yeah, maybe. We don't know yet. Can you imagine waking up in the morning and seeing all this? It'd be so nice. Having a bamboo cut-out path there to walk between to go to school or work. It's the good life, you know? Give me that over a 120-floor skyscraper any day. Alright, let's call the police. Keisatsu 112. So I think we can dial this manually. Yeah. There we go. Hello, this is 112. What's the matter? Well, I'd like to file a report, please. What is the nature of your report? I think I know who that thief is who's been breaking into empty houses in the village lately. It's the new bus driver who just started working in the Onsu neighborhood. I saw him with my own eyes just a little while ago. Thank you for the report. I'll contact the nearest patrol car via radio right away and dispatch them. Alright. I love the way that Gunho's his prefix is 007 for his phone number. Really smooth. Alright, let's dial him. See what he's up to. Hachini. Alright, James Bond must be busy somewhere in a facility. Let's call this James Bond, just for argument's sake. We know he's outside, but let's do that. 007 ni sen ni ju roku. Said it like a year, but, you know. Ni zero ni roku is how you normally say it. Alright. As expected, just did that for a bit of fun. Let's get out there then. Papa. Dajabu. I just came back from my walk and I have some stories to tell you. Did you go out for some fresh air? Yep. But I think we found the culprit who's been going around robbing empty houses in various villages lately. Oh, what's that? I guess I should call the police then. Yeah. Okay, alright. Well, alright, Papa, you go talk to them also. It might sound a bit more credible coming from you, because I can't see myself, but yeah, I think I'm a child. We're gonna go with that. We sound like we're under the age of 20 anyway. Alright. Let's take a nap. Day 3, nighttime. Sweet. I must say, I am enjoying this game. Despite the jump scares, which we were fooled about. We were fooled. But fun nonetheless. Very fun. Oh. Ah, there's the moving company. Okay, alright. Chotomatene. Just see if there's anything else to do before we leave. Nope. Alright, okay. All doors are closed. Papa, have you already taken my things? Have you taken the... Yeah? Telebi and stuff? Did you get my books? Oh, it looks like you've got everything. Well done. Well done, Papa. Right. Gonna miss this place. Sumin, are you awake? Dad has mostly finished packing, so I think we just need to move the stuff that's here. Okay. Could you please load the boxes on the left onto the truck? I'll take care of the rest of the boxes on the right. Okay. Please hand me the box, and I'll load it onto the truck. Please bring it over. Alright, you said it once. That was good enough. Here we go. We got a box. Yoink. God. That was heavy, but we are strong here in South Korea. Yoink. Oh, gosh. Hard workers never. Yup. Never made us sweat. Yuck. Ah, boy. Last one. Nearly there. Been doing my shoulder exercises this morning. Yeah. Ah, yatta. Alright. What? Nani? Papa. Yes. Get him. Get him. Hey. Zoom in. I'll do whatever I can to hold them off, so just call anyone. Hurry. Hi. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Where's the phone? Demo. Hi. Hey. Eh? Nani? Haya desu ne. Okay. Okay, we have a choice and the timer stopped. Wow. Wow, that was intense. Okay. Breathe for a moment. Who should we call? Remembering that every time we have had a situation like this before on the channel, the bad ending always comes first. Alright. More often than not in these kind of chiller artsy kind of games, keisatsu, the police, they can be corrupt sometimes. So can the friend. What are you thinking, guys? Should we do the usual? Or should we take the police academy cop? Do you know what? I think he's actually more trustworthy at this point. Let's call him. Gunho. Tasukete kudasai, Gunho-san. Hello? Gunho? Help me, please. A strange man has broken in and is trying to kill Dad. I'll be right there. Just wait a moment. Hi. Teruyo. Hayaku. Okay. Ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. All the obstacles between you and me are gone. Now it's just you and me. And by the way, my name's Dusik. Did you really just shoot him with a BB gun? Damn it, Gunho. But well done. Well done. Okay, that guy was subdued at the scene by Gunho, who had rushed over after receiving a panicked call. In such a remote rural area, there simply wasn't enough time to wait for the police. Calling Gunho was the best decision I could have made in that situation. Okay, so maybe we got the good ending. Although that guy's plan failed, the truck driver who was killed without knowing why, and my dad who stood in front of him with his own body until the very end, to buy me time to call for help, ultimately passed away at the scene. Okay. So we lost both of them. Is that what this is saying? Yes? Because there's so many commas in here. The truck driver who was killed without knowing why, and my dad, ultimately passed away at the scene. I mean, really? I mean, he was innocent, the truck driver. And my dad was, come. Okay. I'm just so sad now. This whole town is ruined. As the investigation progressed, the existence of a building he had hidden away in a remote location came to light. So this is where he was going to take us. It was a prison he had prepared for me. The nightmare ended, but a deep psychological trauma remained. I sat alone in my empty house, staring into nothing for hours. Even the footsteps of neighbors coming to check on me sent me into a panic. I felt like I was losing my mind. I couldn't stay there any longer. Finally, to head to the capital area where I was supposed to go with my dad, I fled the village as if running for my life. And then, 8 years later. Oh no, he found us. No. Yes. Another Gunho? Is he a cop now? Yes, he's a real bona fide cop. Nice. Heard the call on the radio and bolted off alone, and you actually caught him? It was lucky that I happened to be nearby. Oh, it's me. I joined the force. No way. Oh, this has a happy ending. I keep telling you this, but if a report comes in, please come with me. You're going to get yourself into serious trouble if you keep this up. Yes, okay. I'll make sure we go together next time. Well, I'm going to hand this guy over to the nearby police station right away. You make sure to see this person here safely home, okay? So we, behind the camera, are a third party, okay? All right. Okay, well, us, there we go, in the flesh, says, it's okay now. You must have been really startled, right? Actually, I went through something similar a while back. So. In a situation like this, it might be best to step outside for a moment to get some fresh air. Take a few deep breaths to calm down, and then please come over to the police car. You can see up ahead. Ah, okay. I'll head over to the police car first. Alright, Sumin. Arigatou gozaimasu, Sumin-san. Yosh, alright. So we are now an extra party. Let's take it in for a second before we go and meet the woman of the hour. The strong one. The Wonder Woman. She's been through it all. Visible wall. Look at that. She came out victorious, safe, and is now a champion for local crime safety and the safety of others. I really admire that. Alright. It's a very big area. We're going to get another invisible wall. Oh! Oh, here he is! I found him! Neko! Neko-chan! Hmm? One more. Hmm? Oh, kawaii ne. Tiny door? Well, I mean, she's giving us time to get to the car, so we might as well do a little bit of exploration. See what's around. See a light down there. Is that where she was? Yeah, that is. Okay, so it's just a park, basically, in the center. Good stuff. Oh, there is more. Ah, chamisuru, or soju, you probably know it as, but in Japan we call it chamisuru. It's actually called chamisul. Is that right? Chamisul? In Korean too, on the label. But yeah, Korean soju is what we know it as. Alright, let's speak to bus driver. What are you looking at? How about having a drink with me? Did I falsely accuse you? You don't like it? No, I'm not interested. You don't like what? The drink? You don't like it? When an adult does you a favor, you should at least know how to say, yes, thank you. Anyway, kids these days have absolutely no manners. Okay. You have the Dorobo no poster desu ne? Mada? Still? The thief poster, you still have it? Why? Why are you carrying so right? Wait a second. Did you rip this down from the wall then? Because it's torn. So let's revisit this. The suspect is of sturdy build. He boldly enters homes. I mean, he looks pretty sturdy to me. He's about that height, 6 foot tall. 6'1", that is. Why would you still... Okay, enjoy your rice wine. I'm gonna... Yeah, I mean, your legs just say it all. You're just making me nervous. Okay, I'm off. Sumin-san. Hey, otsukare-sama desu. Oh, sashin da. Eh? There's a picture there. What was that? 8 years ago, I fled to the city alone, the place I was supposed to reach with my father. But my time was still frozen on that night. 8 years ago, I fled to the city alone, reach with my father, but my time was still frozen on that night. Is this the new person? This third party? I lived every day paralyzed by fear, just wasting my life away. Then I realized falling apart like this was exactly the bad ending that bastard wanted for me. There we go. Okay. So maybe that's a hint from the dev. We got the bad ending. So I decided not to hide anymore. Just as someone's help pulled me out of despair, I wanted to be the one to reach out to those facing their own tragedies. I became a police officer with Gunho. Ah, this is Sumin, okay, who had been by my side through it all. The bad ending he wanted never came. Okay, all right, this is mind screwing with me now. And finally, my frozen time began to flow again. Okay, this game is actually written pretty well, but it's tough to join the dots sometimes. Maybe it's the no, not the pacing. I don't know. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right, got it. True ending. At least we were told that. All right, so we got the true ending. Cool. This was my first game made with all my heart. Oh, look at this. A new menu. Nice. All right, let's go back. Was it day 3 night? Where we get the 7 seconds to reach the phone? So we're gonna call the police this time, alright? See if we can get another ending. Zoomin, are you awake? Get the stuff to the left, he's gonna say. He says go get me a box twice. And we say, yep. There we go. Been training my little muscles for this. Yep. There we go. But you have no idea that I secretly moonlight as a warrior, female warrior, run across the top of houses with a very fashionable sword. Yosh, there we go. All right. Protecting the town. Okay. Here he is. Dad does his whole, yep, on the back thing. Best thing to do in that situation. Restraint. Here we go. All right, so we're in here. Quickly. There we go. We got it this time. And we're going to call the police. Let's see where this leads. Hello, is this the police? A strange man has broken in and is trying to kill my dad. Dad might die. It's the house at the very top of the alley near Onsu village. Please come quickly. I'll be leaving right away. Alright, so what happens now? Dusik is his name. Dusik says, haha, all the obstacles between you and me are gone. Now it's just you and me. But, no? Where's the where's the saving? Can we get saved? Uh-oh. Oh no, he kept us alive. This is even worse than before. He's got a box. Did you bring my stuff? My diary's in the other box. Okay. My Game Boy better be in here. Seriously. Do you remember 5 years ago? This is Dusikinum. Do you remember 5 years ago? I'm talking about that day when I saved your life, after you nearly died, only for you to call me a monster, report me to the police, and run away. Thanks to you, I had to rot away in a tiny room for a long time. The more I think about it, the more unfair this all seems. So I think you should pay back exactly the same amount of time I lost. I've prepared a housewarming gift, so you won't be lonely. The remaining 5 years. Let's see how well you can endure them. Bad ending. Alright. I didn't get to read this. So this is my first game made with all my heart. Thank you so much for playing until the end. Alright guys. How about that? That was The Way Home. Truly enjoyed that. It was nice to have a little bit of a play at the end there, just testing the environment and testing the mechanics and how far we could go with the story. But yeah, I think we got everything we could out of it, don't you? But yeah, if you're new to the channel, and there have been some newcomers especially, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Do drop some comments down below on any of the videos on the channel here. You are welcome to. Try and engage with you guys as much as possible. Give me a like, and subscribe, yeah, if you can, if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one shortly, guys. Take care. Bye.